Anatomy of a Murder stars James Stewart as a lawyer assigned to a murder case for a defendant. The defendant, a Lieutenant Frederick Manion, shot a man who apparently beat and raped his wife, the sultry young Laura Manion. The basis for the defense is that Frederick Manion claims he suffered from temporary insanity when he shot the abuser. What is the truth, and will he get off? There's nothing quite like a solid courtroom drama. Sometimes you just want to be swept away in a story, to be an audience member in the court, or to be sitting there as a member of the jury attempting to unlock the truth in a whirlwind of battles that ensue in the courtroom. When I watched Anatomy of a Murder, I wanted a film where lawyers scream at people in the witness box, where they spar with each other in their witty and ingenious chess-like battles, where people shout, "I object," and when there are twists and turns and revelations made in the witness stand that sends shockwaves throughout the courtroom. And the film delivered on all fronts. It truly was a spectacle, like a great, epic, superbly choreographed battle sequence, except the battlefield was a courtroom and the swordsmen are lawyers. Anatomy of a Murder's protagonist is the defense lawyer, and as such the movie does not try to kid you with attempting to sell some moral conundrum about what the truth is, who is guilty, and will justice be served. Anatomy makes it clear that the objective of both sides, the prosecution team played brilliantly by George C. Scott, and the defense, is to win, nothing else, victory. In fact, the movie has no qualms in whispering in your ear that it's very likely the defendant did in fact shoot a man when in complete control over himself, and Stewart is defending a guilty man. What's more surprising, but appreciated given this is definitely a movie that does not insult your intelligence, is that Stewart was the one who indirectly but consciously gave the defendant the idea to make a defense case via temporary insanity in the first place. A great deal of care was clearly given to the film's authenticity. Everything about the trial is commendable for how legitimate it all feels, from the banter between the lawyers, the judge's rulings, the cross-examinations, the jury testing. It all felt very well thought out and realistic. On top of this, the movie has a fluid uncertainty running throughout all the characters, and the entire judiciary system itself. Nothing in this film is black and white. There are no good and bad characters. Everybody has their ethics, their goals, and the verdict in a case hangs on so many things, like whether you're appointed an attorney because you can't afford one, the relationship between opposing lawyers who are often friends, the fairness of the judge, etc., and of course the members of the jury themselves. Anatomy succeeds in capturing this feeling, this hazy world where the innocent could be guilty and the guilty innocent, where your fate can hang in the balance based on a person's decision who might have had too much curry last night and isn't quite feeling up to it. It's all a game for the lawyers also, who are the centerpiece of this great film, with the chess pieces being the lives of those who are caught up or proactively involved in the case. Just take that scene where Stewart wants a favour of his colleague by dropping the charges against his client from murder to manslaughter. A quick conversation for the two, involving a few chuckles and a massaging chair. But think how much something like that would change the defendant's life, how much difference that would make to the case. At the end of the day, really, it's all about the law and how you play it, not what's right. And the movie makes it clear that the law and what is right and wrong are not the same thing. The movie is noteworthy for many reasons. The acting, for example, is superb, with Stewart adding a charm and quirk to what could have otherwise been an overly serious character. There are questionable morals and constant revelations in regards to numerous characters that force us to evaluate and re-evaluate our perceptions on said characters. It's delightfully entertaining and thought-provoking, and funnily enough, pretty much a true story, even the bizarre last scene. I give it an 8 out of 10.